Right. Game week 1 deadline stream. Let me just check that this is all up and running and that everything's okay. But the day that we have all been waiting for is finally here, man. It's finally here. Right. I'll just move that. Yeah, that's a lot better. Then have the chat right there. Right. Okay, cool. Let me just put this out on Instagram. Make sure everything's okay. Let me just put this out on Instagram. Check that this is all up and running and that everything's okay. But the day that we have all been waiting. All right. Okay. Let's share this. Alright, we'll go live on TikTok as well. Yes, Rishi, what you doing? How you doing, bro? Have you locked in your team for game week 1, man? Have you locked in your team for game week 1, Rishi? Let me know in the chat. I'm pretty much good to go. I'm not gonna lie, man. I am pretty much good to go. I'm ready. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Hopefully there's no like breaking news just before the deadline because I'm not planning to make any transfers. Score predictions for tonight. I am going for a 3-1 United win. 3-1 United win. I think we're going to dominate the game. I think we're going to score goals. Which is why, as you can see, I've got my boy Amad Diallo in the team. I've got Amad Diallo in the squad. I just think he's a pretty good pick, to be fair. I think he can cook in game week 1, and that's why I'm benching Muniz as well. So yeah, it's going to be a good game, man. It's going to be a good game. Right. I'm just going to put a notification out, and I'm going to start streaming on TikTok as well. Give me 1 second. My team is all locked in. I've resisted the last minute temptations. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. That's what we want to hear. That is what we want to hear. By the way, is my voice okay? Is everything in sync? Is there any lag at all? Let me know. That would be very, very helpful, bro. All right. Okay. Ahmad might not start though. It is very, very risky, but I'm predicting him to start. I do think it's going to be a Rashford, Garnacho, and Ahmad front three. I don't think Xerxes going to start because he's not played in pre-season, so I don't think Xerxes will start. And yeah, so that's why I think Ahmad will start. I don't think Sancho will start. I don't think Anthony will start. So I can see Ahmad starting. It is a little bit of a risk, and I'll be looking out for leaks because we will probably get some leaks. So I'm going to be paying attention to those as well. But yeah, of course, it is a little bit risky, but I'm willing to take the gamble. I think Amad Diallo is only 3%, only 3% owned. So he's a good differential, and I'm like I said, bro, I'm willing to take the gamble, I guess you could say. Right, that's all done. Just need to get my charger. Everything is good for the stream, bro. All right, cool. That's good, man. That is good. I am really hoping we do get some leaked lineups though. That would be helpful. Not gonna lie, that would be helpful. Yeah, that would be massively helpful, man. If we could just get some leaked lineups. I mean, if Ahmad is benched, what do I do is the biggest question. I'm not even like, I think obviously I could just bench Ahmad and start Muniz, but I think I'd want to downgrade Ahmad to a 0.5 to a Harry Winks, and then probably use the 0.5 to upgrade Barco to someone like Dunk. I think that's what I would do. I could take out Raya for a 4.5 keeper and go to Saliba. That's also an option, but I just hope Ahmad starts, man. It would save me the stress. Save me the stress. Rodgers over Ahmad? I'm not sure, man. I'm really not sure. I do prefer Ahmad. I'm not going to lie. Maybe there's a little bit of bias there because I'm a Man United fan, but I do prefer Ahmad. Yeah, I do prefer Ahmad, man. And I think he's just a good differential. I think he's a good differential. I'm gonna quickly set up this live for TikTok as well. But let me know down below in the chat, guys. What is your team looking like currently? What's your team's looking like currently? On the bench, I've got Rodrigo Menez and Robinson. They will definitely come in game week 2. In game week 2, they're gonna be in the squad. But for now, for this game in game week 1, I'm gonna bench them. So yeah, hopefully it works out, man. Hopefully it works out. I'm just excited, man. Like, guys, I've been waiting for football to come back, for FPL to come back for what feels like 100 years, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, here we are, man. Here we are, and I'm ready. I am ready. I'm locked in. I'm actually locked in, guys. I'm going free premium, Salah, Haaland, and Palmer. Fair enough, man. I respect it. What's the rest of your team looking like? I tried free premium drafts, and I had a very, very cheap defense. That's the main reason why I didn't go for it, because I couldn't get like Trent in, which I didn't really like. But again, it could work because I think there is some good value with the 4.5 defenders, especially if you got some good rotations going on. So yeah, it could work out. It could work out really, really well. All right, I'm just trying to set up this TikTok live. So just give me 1 second. All right, that should be good enough. Got the microphone. Ooh. All right, yeah, that should be cool. Have it there. Okay, yeah. Do you post before every match? Yes. If you're talking about like YouTube videos and stuff, yeah, I will. Like my team selections will be out, of course, every week. Transfers every week. The point predictor series every week, and then of course just like the content I'm doing on TikTok as well. I'll be doing game week reviews. I'm gonna be introducing something a little bit different as well, so stay tuned for that. Game week, like after each game week, I'll be doing like a review. It's gonna be quite funny. I think people will enjoy it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Right, let me just quickly set this up. FPL deadline stream. Okay. Am I locked in? I am locked in, bro. Unless we get any leaked news about Amad Diallo getting benched, I'm locked in. Like, I'm locked in, guys. This is it, man. I'm very, very happy. I'm not gonna lie. I've been stressing for just like every day, looking at my team, changing it every 5 seconds. It's absolutely crazy. And now I'm content with the team I've built. I'm happy. I've spent enough time on it. So whatever happens, happens now, man. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens, man. All right, we are live on TikTok. That should be okay. I'm hoping that's all right. All right, there we go. That should be all right. All right, man. All right. Me too, bro. Today I've changed 1,000 times. No, literally, man. Literally. I've literally been like sat in front of my screen for about like hours on end. And then I just started getting a headache because I'm thinking so much about what to do. And it's like, I build a team that I'm happy with. And then I look at it 5 minutes later and then I'm like, actually, nah, I don't like it. And then I just start changing again, like constantly. So that's why I'm glad the deadline is here today, because I am sick and tired of changing my team every 5 minutes. So I just can't wait till we're locked in, man. I can't wait till we're locked in. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to this game week, though. It should be a good one, man. It should be a good one, man. It should be a good one. I'm excited, man. Finally, football is back, guys, man. Football is back. About time, man. It's about time. But we're locked in. We're locked in. Who is everyone's captains, by the way, in the chat? Let me know. Who are your captains in the chat? What team do I support? I support Manchester United, man. That's why I'm going for my boy Amad Diallo. If he starts, I'm very, very happy with that. I think he can cook. I seriously think he'll do well in that first game against Fulham. But game week 2, I'll probably bench him and start Muniz. So that's the plan. Amad Diallo is sort of like a one-game punt, to be honest. Yeah, so hopefully it works out. Gibbs White for Hudson-Odoi. I can't get Gibbs White, man. I can't get Gibbs White. I can't get the funds for him. And to be fair, I do prefer Hudson-Odoi or Anthony Elanga at the price of 5.5. I think they're better options, to be fair. By the way, if you're in the TikTok chat, I'm live streaming right now on YouTube, so make sure to head over to there. Sub to the channel if you are new as well. If you haven't subscribed already, sub to the channel. That would be much appreciated, guys. But yeah, goalkeeper Henderson, Trent, Kwanzaa, Hall, Saka, Son, Jota, Rogers, Haaland, Pedro, Isak, bench, 4 mil, Robinson. I think that's a solid team, man. You've got Haaland, you've got Jota in there, Saka and Son, Trent and Kwanzaa. I think that's a very, very solid team. I think that team can score you a lot of points, especially in this first game week. Oh yeah, guys, the bench for the chat on the YouTube is Muniz and Robinson. Muniz and Robinson is my bench, but I plan to bring them on in game week 2. I don't want to start them against United. Again, it might be that Man United bias, but I just don't want to. I don't want to start them against United. And obviously, I think we'll score, so there's no point in me starting Robinson. But yeah, Muniz will come in game week 2, guys. Muniz will come on in game week 2, definitely. Let me just open the chat quickly. No, Rogers is wild. Nah, man, I'm trusting in my boy Amad Diallo. Watch this space, guys. Watch this space. Amad Diallo is going to cook tonight. As long as he just scores. I mean, as long as he just starts. If he starts, yeah, man, I have faith in this guy to cook. I have faith in this guy to cook. Oh. Right, there we go. I've got faith in my boy Amad Diallo, man. I got faith in my boy Amad. Amad is a better shout for 5 million than Rodgers. I agree. If he starts, 100%. And I do think he'll start. I think the front three, guys, is going to be Rashford, Xerxes, and Amad Diallo. So, yeah, that's what I'm predicting. Sorry. Hold on. I take that back. Not Xerxes. Garnacho, Rashford, Amad Diallo. That's what I mean. That's what I think the front three will be. Xerxes not played with us in pre-season. So, I think Garnacho, Rashford, Amad is going to be the front three. You can get in Bergville because Basuma is suspended. I think Bergville plays a bit higher up the pitch compared to Basuma. So I don't think Basuma being suspended will affect Bergville's starting sort of opportunity. Because obviously Basuma plays a lot more defensive and I think Bergville's more of a number 10. ESR or Hudson-Odoi, that's a tough one. I was debating that myself. I guess it depends. If you've got like Chris Wood, then I'd probably go for Emile Smith-Rowe to cover the Fulham fixtures because both Fulham and Nottingham Forest have really, really good fixtures. So I like to have sort of one attacker from each. So I've gone Muniz and Hudson-Odoi. But yeah, it's a tough one, man. I mean, Marco Silva did kind of make it seem like Emile Smith-Rowe won't be playing 90 minutes. He will most likely be getting subbed off or maybe even starting on the bench for the first game or two. So that's why I've sort of got my Smith-Rowe doubts. I'm not sure if he will get 90-minute games to start the season because he talked about Smith-Rowe needing to build up minutes. So, yeah, it's a tough one. But for now, I'm on Hudson-Odoi, man. I do think Hudson-Odoi is slightly the better option. But like I said, if you've got Chris Wood, then I'd probably lean towards Emile Smith-Rowe. So you can cover those Fulham fixtures because Fulham do have some pretty good fixtures, man. The best 5 mil keeper. For the best 5 mil keeper, in my opinion, I'd probably say Pickford. Because I do like the Everton defence, man. Sean Dyche is a good manager. And I think he will make Everton very, very solid at the back. Last season, Everton were up there for clean sheets, man. Second most clean sheets along with Man City. So I would probably go for Pickford. And Pickford usually gives you those save points as well. He's a keeper that gets saves as well. So that's why I do like Pickford. Saka or Palmer? I'd go for Saka personally. Hopefully Garnacho scores or assists. Yeah, man. Hopefully. I hope so, man. I think we'll win, man. I think we'll win. I think we'll score 3 goals as well. I can see Garnacho scoring. I can see Rashford scoring. I can see Amad, even Bruno getting involved. So, yeah, man. Hopefully they start, though. Because, again, will Garnacho start? It's a little bit of a doubt. But I personally predict him to start. But you just never know what Ten Hag is going to do, to be honest. You just never know what Ten Hag is going to do. But, yeah, man, I'm pretty happy with this. I want to show you guys, for the guys on the YouTube stream, I want to quickly show you guys how my team's going to shape up for like the next 3 or 4 weeks. Because I've kind of thought this team through. I've kind of thought this team through. So I want to quickly show you guys how my team's going to be looking how my team's going to be looking for the next few weeks or so. If you are in a TikTok chat, I'm literally streaming right now on my YouTube channel, FPL Ryan on YouTube. Make sure you guys head over to the YouTube stream, guys, if you are in a TikTok chat. Let me go back. But yeah, I want to quickly show you guys my plan. Is it worth starting Gabriel? Is it worth starting Gabriel for 1 week, then getting Gavardia, or just start Gavardia? I wouldn't use a transfer for that. I personally prefer Gabriel over Gavardia, especially for the first 3. But again, if you want to go Gavardia and you feel like you'd want him in game week 2, I'd just start with him, to be fair. I don't think it's worth a transfer if I'm honest. I don't think it's worth a transfer. Right, let me go to this transfer planner. No Palmer, biggest mistake ever. For real? I'm not sure, man. I like Saka. I'm confident with Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal are the better team. Obviously, Saka and Palmer are both quality players, but Saka's also a little bit cheaper as well. So, I prefer Saka, man. I prefer Saka. But it's not to say that I might not get Palmer in the future, but for now, I'm happy to start with Saka, to be honest. I have the same team, but I've got Murphy, Gordon, Porro, Mikalenko, Solanke, and Muniz. Fairs. Or no, you got Solanke instead of Muniz, and then yeah. No, that's still a good team, man. That's still a very, very solid team. Saliba or Gabriel, I'd say both solid options, to be fair. I'd probably lean towards Saliba just because he's less of a rotation risk, but again, both solid. By the way, the stream is proper laggy. Hold on, let me see if I can refresh it. Is it still laggy now? Let me know in the chat. Smith Rowe or Hudson-Odoi? Again, that's a really tough decision. But I'm leaning towards Hudson-Odoi, but that's because I've got Muniz. At the moment. I just realized I'm showing the wrong team on my screen. This is actually not my latest team. Hold on. Can I change this? Please let me change this. Give me 1 sec, guys. I want to change this. No. I didn't even realize this is not my updated squad. Let me see if I can change it real quick. No. Settings. I don't even think I can change the green screen effect. Smith Rowe and Kunku or Gordon and Rodgers. I think Smith Rowe and Kunku or Gordon and Rodgers. That's tough. It depends for how long, but I'd probably say Gordon and Rodgers. Robinson or Barco for game week 1. Ooh, Robinson or Barco. I'd probably say Barco. I really think Fulham are going to concede. I think United are going to score, definitely. Which Man United defender would I recommend? I'd probably say... If you've only got 4.5 million, I'd probably just say Lisandro Martinez at 4.5. But if you've got... I probably wouldn't spend 5 million on a Man United defender, to be fair. I'm not sure how many clean sheets we would get. Let me try and update this. Pause. H live. You can pause it 3 times. 5 minutes. Oh, fuck. Guys, for the TikTok stream, I'm gonna quickly... I want to get the team back up because I don't know why it's gone. I tried to change it. So let me end the stream and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back and update the team because this is the wrong team at the moment. So yeah, give me a second. Bam, bam, bam. And then for YouTube, guys, like I said, I'm gonna show you the plan in a second. I'm just gonna quickly update this this TikTok bot. The midfield is a bit weak. I think the midfield won't be playing every week. I think it's good for this week, and then obviously Muniz will come in for game week 2. So that's the plan. Amad Diallo will probably go to the bench in game week 2, and Muniz comes in. So then it's a 3-4-3. And then I think it looks obviously a lot better for game week 2. But I like this team for game week 1. I do like it for game week 1. Green screen. Um, 3D green screen. Sorry guys, I'm just having to update this. All right, there we go. All right. There we go. Right. I think Diaz will get more minutes than Jota. Maybe over the long term, but I'm actually not sure about that, you know. I think Jota is pretty proven. I think when he starts, he does score goals. So if he does do that, I expect him to start the majority of games. But Jota is more of a short-term pick for me. I mean, again, if he's going to continue to start, then I'm happy to keep him. I am happy to keep him. But if it looks like he's a bit of a minutes risk long term, then I'll just take him out. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you guys that in a second, because that is the plan. That is the plan. All right, cool. That should be all right. Can you please rate my team? Henderson, Matthew, Gabriel, Trent, Mikalenko, Howard, Bellesh, Robinson, Bruno, Rogers, Saka, Salah, Gordon, Isak, Solanke, Muniz. Isak, Solanke, Muniz is very, very nice. I like that a lot. Salah, Saka, Bruno, that's very nice. Will you be starting Rogers every week? I'm not. Bruno, Rogers, Saka, Salah. I'm not sure if you're starting If you're starting Rodgers every week, then I'm not sure if that's the best of decisions, to be fair. I'm not sure if that's the best of decisions. But what do you think is better? Aina and Nkunku or Porro and Smith Rowe? I already got Muniz. Aina and Nkunku or Porro and Smith Rowe. Ooh, that is pretty tough. Long term, Aina and Nkunku. Long term, Aina and Nkunku for sure. Because Forest and Chelsea have good fixtures for the long term. Especially for like the first 7. Alright, I'm back guys on TikTok with my updated team. I had to quickly end it and start it again. But that is the team that I'm going with. That you can see there. No, he's on the bench. Okay, fair enough. No, that's pretty solid then. That is pretty solid. Roger Saka. Bruno, Roger Saka. Yeah, fair enough, man. I like it. Gabriel, Trent. Yeah, that's nice, man. But YouTube chat. Here's what we're going to do. So, game week 1, this is what the team's looking like. All right, this is what we're doing game week 1. Very, very happy with it. Now, game week 2, I probably don't make transfers because I'm in a situation where I don't really need to make transfers, if I'm honest. The team is structured so that I don't have to make a transfer in game week 2. So, unless I get injury, we do nothing. All we do is just change captain, and we have Haaland captain at home to Ipswich. So, yeah, man, I think game week 2, that's looking pretty solid. Ahmad goes to the bench. Muniz comes in. Robinson comes in. And we're looking pretty solid for game week 2. And then game week 3. Now, this is where we probably make a transfer and we take out either Gordon or Jota. In this example that you're seeing, I'm taking out Gordon. But it literally just depends. I'm going to base it off form. If both players are even in form, if Jota's in form, Gordon's on form, then I won't even take out anyone. I will take out none of them because I think form over fixtures for me. So if a player's on form, I wouldn't want to take them out. But yeah, at the moment, this is just the plan. I'd probably go down to Nkunku because I do like Chelsea's fixtures from game week 3 onwards. And then game week 4, that's when I'm probably going to look in to bring probably Leon Bailey. Yeah, Leon Bailey for Hudson-Odoi. So yeah, man, I think the team structure is pretty decent. Obviously, if Barco's a risk, Barco could probably be a risk because Estupinan's looking like he's back fit. So if Estupinez back and Barco doesn't play, I'll probably just play Mikalenko instead. But yeah, man, I kind of like the team. I like the setup. I like the structure. So yeah, man. Emil Smith-Rowe or Murphy? Emil Smith-Rowe or Murphy, stop waffling. I'd probably say short-term Murphy, but if you're looking for more of a long-term pick, then Emil Smith-Rowe. If you're looking for more of a long-term pick, Emil Smith-Rowe, definitely. Emil Smith-Rowe, definitely. Isak or Haaland? I'm going Isak, man. Isak, 100% Isak captain. Do I reckon Emil Smith-Rowe starts tonight? I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you, to be fair. There is definitely the possibility he gets benched based on what the manager said in the press conferences. There's definitely a possibility he gets benched because he talked about him not being up to like full fitness. But he probably starts but gets subbed off early. That's my prediction. I think he starts but gets subbed off early. That's probably my prediction. Isak or Salah captain? I would go Isak captain. 100. For me, I think Isak is the number one. For me, Isak is the number one. It's close between Isak and Salah, I guess, but for me, I'm just set on Isak captain, man. Newcastle at home are a dangerous, dangerous team, guys. Newcastle at home are a very dangerous team. They can just put teams to bed. So, yeah, man, I think Isak captain is definitely my pick. Definitely my pick, man. I'm using triple captain on Salah. That is crazy. Triple captain game week 1. Bro, you're risking it, man. That is risky. That is risky, but fair enough. I respect it, man. I respect it. Am I in Fogden's FPL league and what is the code for it? Nope, I'm not in his FPL league and I have no idea what the code is. Gordon or Eze? I think Gordon, man. I prefer Gordon, I'm not going to lie. I know he's a little bit more expensive, but I do prefer... I prefer Gordon. I prefer Gordon. Yeah. I'm happy with this team, man. I'm happy. I need to actually double check for leaks. That's what I need to do. Just in case, man. Because if Amad Diallo gets benched, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Saliba and Henderson or Raya and 2 4.5s. Saliba and Henderson or Raya and 2 4. I'd probably go Raya and rotate 2.5s, 2 4.5s, you know. I think rotating 2 4.5s is probably better. Why Captain Isak and not Haaland? Because I just got a feeling, man. I got a feeling Newcastle probably going to destroy Southampton. I can see them putting like 5 past them. And Isak is a class player, scores goals for fun. It's a bit of a risk, yeah, for sure, because obviously a lot of people like to go Haaland, but I think it's slightly the better pick for me. Definitely, man. Smith-Rowe and Havertz or Meniz and Gordon. I would go... Ooh, that is tough. That is tough. For the first 3 games, I'd probably go Smith-Rowe and Havertz. Just about. Yeah, just about. Just about. Right. Come on, man. I need some leaks. That's what I need. I need some leaks. I need to know if my boy Amad is starting or not. That's what I need to know. I really, really need to know that. By the way, guys, if you are in a TikTok chat, I'm streaming now on YouTube, so make sure you head over to the YouTube. Will Garnacho play today? I think so, yeah. I think the front 3 for Man United will be Rashford striker, Garnacho on the left, Amad on the right. That's what I'm predicting, because Xerxes not had a pre-season. Højlund is injured, so yeah, I think it's going to be Garnacho, Rashford, Amad. So I do think Garnacho starts. I'm just hoping Amad will play, and I do think Amad plays, man. I do think Amad plays. I do think, because I don't think Sancho will play. Anthony's obviously not going to play. So yeah. Yo, what's going on, James? What's going on, man? I hope Xerxes at least comes off the bench. Yeah, same, to be fair. I do want to see Xerxes. I do want to see Xerxes, man. He seems like a good player as well. But for FPL purposes, I hope he stay. To be fair, for FPL purposes, I hope he doesn't come on. I don't want Amad Diallo getting subbed off, man. I want 90 minutes for Amad Diallo today. I need that. We need that. Hopefully, man. But yeah, man. I'm confident that we'll win the game, though. I'm confident we'll get the dub. We'll get the job done. The deadline is an hour and 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes away, guys. An hour and 15 minutes away. Lock your teams in right now, man. Lock your teams in right now. Smith Rowe and Solanke or Eze and Muniz. It's so hard. I think I go Smith Rowe and Solanke, you know. It's tough. It is tough. I think I go Smith Rowe and Solanke. Do you guys think Eze goes to Man City, though? Because I think that's a bit of a risk, you know. If you put Eze in your team and he moves to Man City, in my opinion, that makes him a way worse option. Because then he's a minute's risk. He's not guaranteed to start every game. So I'm not, like, that's why I'm also not too keen on Eze, to be honest. Because I think if he moves to Man City, he's definitely a worse option. By the way, guys, if you're on your TikTok live, head over to the YouTube live stream. I'm live streaming right now on YouTube. FPL Ryan on YouTube. Make sure you head over to the live stream. The best two 5.5 midfielders to rotate. I think Minte and Smith Rowe. Minte from Brighton and Smith Rowe have a pretty decent rotation. But the only thing is with Minte is that Brighton do have sort of a lot of players. So he could be a bit of a rotation risk. Ahmad or Rodgers? I think Ahmad. I really do think Ahmad, man. Especially for the first game anyway. Will Ahmad start, bro? I'm predicting him to start. Yeah, I think he will. I think he will, man. I think he'll start. I think he'll play at least 75 minutes. So hopefully he does his thing, man. 1 goal, 1 assist from Ahmad today would be absolutely sensational. That would be sensational. Ahmad and Chris Wood or Pereira and Armstrong. Ahmad and Chris Wood or Pereira and Armstrong. I would go Ahmad and Chris Wood for sure. Ahmad and Chris Wood for me. Is Kwanzaa starting? Yeah, Kwanzaa's going to start, man. I think he will start, yeah. I think he's Liverpool's first choice centre-back along with Van Dijk. Ahmad is a deadly attacker. If he gets the time, he will get you points. Bro, Levi, I 100% agree, man. This guy is an absolute baller. He is a good player. Whenever he plays for us, man, he just does his thing. He cooks when he plays for us. So I can see him playing well, getting goals, getting assists. It's literally just a question of will he start games. But I think for game week 1, he'll start. That's my prediction, which is why I've gone for him. But yeah, I do think Garnacho starts as well, yeah. I think Garnacho, Rashford, Ahmad is the front three. When am I planning to bring in Gvardiol? I'm not actually. I don't think I will be going for Gvardiol anymore. And if I do bring him in, maybe when I wildcard, maybe when there's a fixture swing for Man City in like game week 7, I think it is. That's probably when I'd bring in a Man City defender. But yeah, at the moment, I'm not too keen on Gvardiol anymore, to be honest. I've changed my tune on Gvardiol. I can't lie. I've changed my tune on him slightly. Rashford or Eze? The thing is with Eze, man, it's a bit of a risk. He's a bit of a risk. If he goes to Man City, I think that makes him a worse option. I'll probably say Rashford, man. I can't lie. I'd probably say Rashford. I actually think right now it's a bit of a safer pick. Just because of the transfer rumours with Eze. If he does go to Man City, I really don't like him as an option. Does bench players' points count? No, the bench players don't give you points unless you use the chip bench boost, which I'm not using. So they won't get me points in game week 1, no. Emil Smith Rowe or Minte or Cho. Ooh, who are your strikers, Michael? Who are your strikers? I think it depends on who your strikers are, to be fair. My team is just attack-minded. It's crazy. Who have you got in your team? Let me know in the chat. Maddison. I personally wouldn't go for Maddison, if I'm honest. I personally wouldn't go for Maddison. I think there's better options at 7.5. I have Salah, Solanke, Isak, Trent and Son, Bruno. Fair enough. Havertz, Isak, and Haaland is your striker partnership. Okay, ooh, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Ooh, Emil Smith Rowe, Minte. For me, it's between Emil Smith Rowe and Hudson-Odoi, to be honest. Obviously, you've got no Wood or no Muniz, so you're sort of missing out on one of the two fixtures. I'd probably go for Smith Rowe. Just about, man. Just about. It's so tough. It's so tough between those two. Rashford or someone else for 7. Oh yeah, instead of Eze. If you can afford Rashford or someone else for 7 mil. Also not Eze. I'd probably just stick with Rashford because at 7 mil, I mean, who are you really gonna get? You can upgrade to someone at 7.5, but for a player that costs exactly 7 mil, I don't think there's many better options. To be fair, you either downgrade to someone at 6.5, like Nkunku, Leon Bailey, or someone like that, Gibbs White, or you go to someone at 7.5. But Rashford definitely is someone like that is a risk, but like you say, someone with high potential for sure. Someone with high potential, man. But can he perform? That's the question. Can he perform? What was my rank last season? Absolutely shocking, man. Had my worst ever rank last season. I got like 400k last season. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible, man. Do you go for Rodgers or downgrade rotation for Mikalenko and go for Hudson-Odoi? Do you go for Rodgers or downgrade rotation for Mikalenko or Hudson-Odoi? Do you go for Rodgers or downgrade rotation for Mikalenko and... Oh, so do you... Okay, cool. So 4 point... Okay, I would probably down... Downgrade rotation for Mikalenko and go for Hudson-Odoi. I'll probably go for Hudson-Odoi. Lineups come out 15 minutes earlier this year, so will there be more leaks? I assume so, yeah. I do assume that there will be more leaks this season. I mean, there were a lot of leaks last year, to be fair. But yeah, definitely. Lineups coming out earlier is definitely beneficial for us. Best 5.5 midfielder, in my opinion, the top 3 are probably Hudson-Odoi, Smith Rowe, and Minte from Brighton. In my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I think anyway. Thoughts on Murphy just for game week 1, then taking him out for Smith Rowe because Fulham's fixtures and Murphy's a minutes risk further on. I think that's a solid strategy, to be fair. It's something I was thinking of as well, but because I can afford Gordon, I just prefer him instead. But that's definitely a good shout. Definitely a good shout, man. I think Murphy for game week 1 can definitely get good points for sure. Because he'll probably play around 90 minutes. 80, it's probably Gordon that gets subbed off early, which is a bit unfortunate. But I'm still happy to go for him, to be fair. Ahmad starting? I hope so. I need to check for leaks, man. There should be leaks pretty soon. The deadline is literally in 1 hour and 5 minutes, bro. Oh my god. 1 hour, 5 minutes. I'm locked in anyway, man. As long as Ahmad starts, I'm locked in. Emil Smith Rowe or Ahmad. Long-term Emil Smith Rowe is better, definitely. Long-term Emil Smith Rowe is better. But just for game week 1, I prefer Ahmad. And that's why I've gone for him. To be fair, because Ahmad is a minutes risk, I'm only starting Ahmad in game week 1. And then after that, Muniz comes in, Ahmad goes to the bench, and I probably won't play Ahmad again. Unless I see that he's a consistent starter. But again, that's something I don't know. But yeah, I don't plan to play Ahmad every week. So that's why I'm happy to have him in my team. So yeah. Is Solanke worth the 7.5 mil price tag, or should I use Muniz / Wood to upgrade my midfield? See, that's the thing. I personally don't think, because I think the 6 million striker options are really good. Like I like Muniz, I like Chris Wood. I actually think, yeah, Solanke's not worth the 7.5. especially if you've got Haaland. If you've got Haaland, Isak, and then one striker spot left, I would prefer to go with a 6 million forward and then use the money elsewhere. Because I just think that there's good value there with the 6 million forwards. I think Chris Wood, Rodrigo Menez are both good options. Both have really, really good fixtures. So that's why that's why I'm not going to go for Solanke. Don't get me wrong, he's still a good option for the first 2 game weeks. And if you build a team with Solanke that you like, then by all means just go for it. But yeah, I think there's good value there with the 6 million forwards, to be honest. By the way, chat, if you are in a TikTok live stream, I'm live streaming right now on YouTube as well. So make sure you head over to the YouTube chat if you haven't already. Is Bruno Fernandes a safe pick? Yeah, definitely, man. Bruno Fernandes is one of the safest picks you can have in this game. Constantly gets 90 minutes on penalties, on corners, never gets subbed off. Yeah, man. Solid, reliable pick. Solid, reliable pick. I had Smith Rowe, but I didn't like starting him against Man United. Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I hear you. Yeah. I mean, if you're, it depends on what your team is like. But if you were in a situation where you could bench him in Game Week 1, then start him, then obviously that would be good. But if you're not, then obviously, yeah, just using a free transfer in Game Week 2 to get him in is not a bad shout either. Isak and Saliba or Watkins and... Oh, I lost that comment. That went quick. Isak and Saliba or Watkins and Pedro. I go Isak and Saliba. 110%, bro. 110% Isak and Saliba. Just got a 99 AI team rating with Henderson, Trent, Gavardia. Hold on a second. What is this? Henderson, Trent, Gavardia, Gabriel, Jota, Saka, Salah, Eze, Isak, Menez and Wood. A bench of Nkunku, Robinson. That's a good team though, to be fair. Obviously no Haaland, but I mean, yeah, that's a solid team. Can't complain with that. Very, very strong team. Very, very strong team. Salah, Saka, Jota, Eze. Yeah, that's a really good team. I like it. I like it, man. That should get you a lot of points, bro. A lot of points. Garnacho and Odegaard or Bruno and Nkunku / Gibbs White. I would go Bruno and Nkunku. I think Bruno and Nkunku is the best bet. Should I still go for Ahmad even though I have Bruno? Yeah, if you've got the money, I mean, why not? For a 5 million player, there's no one else really that you could go for. Oscar Bobb's obviously been injured. There is Morgan Rogers, but I prefer Ahmad over Morgan Rogers. It depends though. How long would you be playing Ahmad for? Will you be able to bench him in future weeks, or is he going to be a starter in your team like every week? Because if he is, I probably wouldn't go. I probably wouldn't go for Ahmad. Just because we don't know if he's going to start week in, week out in the Prem. Obviously, I've got him in my current team because I'm in a situation where I can bench him in Game Week 2. So, yeah. Will Minte start? Probably, most likely. I couldn't 100% tell you though. I can't lie. I couldn't tell you for sure because Brighton have a lot of players in their squad. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that one. Saliba or Gabriel? I would go Saliba. It's just a safer pick in my opinion, but both pretty much the same in my opinion. Like both are really, really good. Both have good goal threat from corners. Gabriel slightly better goal threat from corners, but nonetheless both have good goal threat from corners. So Saliba and Gabriel, yeah, man, it's just your pick. I would go Saliba because I feel like, you know, with Calafiori, with the signing of Calafiori, with Timber, I feel like there's a chance that you know, Gabriel might get the odd benching, but yeah, I slightly prefer Saliba. Hey man, love your channel. Would love to hear your thoughts on this. Salah and Rodgers or Fernandes and Odegaard? Ooh, that's tough. Quick question: will you be playing Rodgers week in, week out? Would you be playing Rodgers every week? Let me know, and then I can kind of answer that question. But again, it's very tough, man. The thing is with Rodgers is, again, will he play week in, week out over the long term? I'm not so sure. Why has no one gone Palmer, and will they in game weeks 2 and 3? Yeah, I assume people, to be fair, I was doing a rate in your teams, and a lot more people than I thought actually had Palmer in their team. But for the people that don't have Palmer, I think they probably will look to put in Palmer in like game weeks 3 or game weeks 4. Or they might not even put in Palmer at all. They might just go for like someone like Nkunku because he's so cheap. So yeah, man. By the way, guys, if you are in the TikTok chat, head over to the YouTube live stream. 1 hour until the game week 1 deadline, guys. I'm streaming on YouTube right now, guys. For the people in TikTok, head over to the YouTube live stream, FPL Ryan on YouTube. Rodgers would rotate with Minte. Then I would go Salah. I would go Salah and Rodgers for sure. I think Salah and Rodgers would be the better pick then. Definitely. Get Gordon, got Gordon, Eze, Palmer, and Kunku Jota. Worth downgrading to get Solanke or not? Nah, I don't think it's worth it. No, I don't think so. No, I wouldn't downgrade anyone to get Solanke. Have you done team reviews or do I do them? Yeah, I've been doing team reviews earlier this week. Yeah, I have done. Yeah. And I'll probably do team reviews during like international breaks, when people might be wild carding and stuff like that. During the international breaks, I'll be doing them on YouTube as well. So yeah, Hudson-Odoi or Elanga. I'm leaning towards Hudson-Odoi, man. I'm leaning towards Hudson-Odoi. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna quickly check. I want to check Twitter because I really want to see if there's any leaks, man. I need leaks. I need to know if my boy Ahmad is starting. Is Carvalho worth it? Nah, I wouldn't say so, man. I wouldn't say so. We just don't know how he's going to perform for Brentford. So I would probably avoid Carvalho. Ahmad isn't going to play. I'm not sure, man. I think he will. Do you reckon Mazraoui will start? I think he does. Yeah, I do think De Ligt and Mazraoui start. I think the back four will probably be Dalot left back, Mazraoui right back, and then Lisandro Martinez left centre back, and Mateus De Ligt right centre back. That's what I think anyway. Again, I could be wrong, but that's my prediction. If you're on the TikTok chat, make sure to head over to the YouTube live stream. I'm literally live streaming right now on my YouTube channel, FPL Ryan on YouTube. Jacob says, read my comment, bro. Sorry, I missed it. Bruno and a 4.5 defender or Eze and Gavardia, bearing in mind City are weakened. Bruno and a 4.5 or Eze and Gavardia. I think Bruno and a 4.5. If you can get a Bruno and a 4.5 and the 4.5 defender can rotate well with another 4.5 defender that you have in your team, then I would do Bruno and a 4.5. Like, for example, Bruno and Kwanzaa, I prefer over Eze and Gavardia. So I would do that, yeah. Bruno and a 4.5. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Right, guys, 1 hour, man. 1 hour to the deadline. If you're in the YouTube live stream and you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys do subscribe. I'm close to 1K subscribers as well. I think I'm like 20 subscribers off 1K. Eze or Jota? I think Jota, man. Get Munoz in your team though, bro. Just check his GA on SofaScore monster. I'm not gonna lie, man. Yeah, I have been considering Munoz. Because in the system that Palace play, he gets forward a lot. Essentially he plays like a right winger, man. But the thing is, I just couldn't fit him in again. It was a choice between sort of him and Porro, and I've picked Porro. I'm not gonna lie. So I could go for Meniz. See, this is the thing. Something I could do is I could go for Munoz instead of Porro and then upgrade Barco to Dunk, or Kwanzaa, but I'm not sure I want to do that, man. I think Porro is also a really, really good attacker. So yeah, man, and I like those first two games. I really, really do. I like those first two games, man. So I'm going to stick with Porro. I'm not changing my team now because I know if I take out any player in my team right now, they will 100% score. Any player I take out my team right now, they will score. I know that for sure. So I'm leaving my team, man. I'm leaving my team. What do I do if Ahmad doesn't start? Yeah, good question. If Ahmad doesn't start, I'm probably just going to start Muniz. Muniz will start. I'll take Ahmad out my team. I'll downgrade to Harry Winks, and then I'll use the 0.5. Either I go from Raya to Saliba and go to a 4.5 goalkeeper, or I just upgrade Barco to Dunk. And happy days, man. That's probably what I do. And then Dunk will come in handy in game weeks 4 and 5. when he's got Ipswich at home and Nottingham Forest away. So that's probably what I would do. I'm not going to lie. So that's sort of my exit plan, my backup plan. If Amad Diallo gets benched, that's probably what I would do. Right, if you are in the TikTok live stream, head over to the YouTube chat, the YouTube live stream. I'm currently live streaming on my YouTube channel, FPL Ryan. Bill says, will Martinelli cook? Absolutely not. I don't think Martinelli is cooking anything, bro. I can't lie. I like your team, but no Salah. I'm not gonna lie, man. You can't have everyone. You just can't fit them in. You can't fit everyone in your team, man. FPL have priced the players very, very well this season. Players have to miss out, unfortunately. So, yeah, man. Certain guys just have to get sacrificed. It is what it is, man. It's part of the game this season. It is part of the game this season, man. Can't have everyone. I tried making a Haaland and Salah draft, but I just thought I had to make too many sacrifices to my team. So I wasn't really liking the overall team. So I had to pick one. Either Haaland or Salah, man. Are 2 4 million goalkeepers a good idea? No, absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. Is Morgan Gibbs-White a good differential to have? I think he's pretty decent, yeah. The only worry I have about Gibbs-White is his goal threat, man. His goal threat isn't really high. He gets quite a few assists, but his goal threat is pretty low. And I don't think he's on all set pieces anymore either, so that's why I'm not really a fan. Are there any leaks to do with Amad Diallo, man? I'm checking on Twitter. Oh, man, I really need some leaks right now, bro. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I can't see much. Man. I can't see much on Amad. Think Salah will bang as always? Probably, yeah. Especially in Gameweek 1 against Ipswich. Probably. Another one for you. Gavardia and Jota or Porro and Fernandez? Oh, my Lord. That is a tough one. Oh, man, that's tough. That is tough. Hey, why you gotta put me on the spot like that, man? That is so tough. Alright, Fernandez is the better long-term pick over Jota. I think Fernandez long-term is better than Jota, but I think Jota for the short-term is better, probably. Because we don't know Jota will start like in Game Weeks 4 and Game Weeks 5. But Jota definitely starts the first 3 game weeks, I think. Now, Gavardia, the City defence, I'm not too keen on anymore. Especially in Game Week 1. Obviously, Game Week 2, I do expect City to get a clean sheet. I do expect City to get a clean sheet Game Week 2 and maybe in Game Week 4 as well when they play Brentford at home. But I think... the thing is, man, I think I would lean to Porro and Fernandez. For me, it depends on what other defenders you have, though. Because the thing is, Porro will not get you any points in Game Week 3 and 4. 100%. Newcastle are going to score against Tottenham and Arsenal are going to score against Spurs. I'd bet money on that. So, I don't think Porro will get you many points unless he does score in one of those games, which again is very unlikely in Game Weeks 3 and 4. So, for me, it depends on who you have on your bench. Because ideally, you'd want someone to rotate with Porro. But I think Porro and Fernandez would probably be the better option. Just about. And that's purely because I think Fernandez long term is the safer pick over Jota because he's guaranteed 90 minutes. On my league code, I'm gonna pin my league code in the chat actually. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna pin it in the chat. Let me get it up real quick. What is my league code? FPL Ryan administer. Oh yeah. Alright, cool. Let me add my league code. Is Van der Ven good? A good 4.5 defender? I feel like nobody's picking him. No, I would stay away, man. I would stay away from Van der Ven because Spurs defensively last season were absolutely shocking. And he's got no attacking threat. He's not going to get you goals. He's not really going to get you assists. So I would stay away, man. I would stay away. Yeah, I would stay away from Van der Ven. I'm not going to lie, bro. I think Pedro Porro is the only Spurs defender I would put in. And that's because Pedro Porro gives you that attacking threat. He gets goals, he gets assists, really plays high up the pitch. So yeah, for me, Pedro Porro is the only Spurs defender I go for, man. The Spurs defense is absolutely shocking, man. Obviously, Ange might change up the system. Ange could change up the system. They might become a bit more. They might become better defensively at the back, but we don't know that yet. So I can only base my opinion on Spurs from what they showed last season. So yeah, for me, I don't like the Spurs defense, but I've got Porro because he's got that attacking threat. In game weeks 1 though, I can't lie, I could see Spurs keeping a clean sheet because Leicester are dreadful. Leicester are terrible, guys. So in game weeks 1, Van de Ven could be a good pick, but long term, definitely not. Definitely not, in my opinion. Anyway, I could be wrong. What do I know? But yeah, if you're in the TikTok chat, make sure you head over to the YouTube live stream. I'm currently streaming on my YouTube channel, FPL Ryan, on YouTube. So make sure you do check that out. Is Haaland a must? No, I don't think Haaland's a must at all. I think you can definitely build a good team without Haaland. Yeah. Thoughts on Garnacho? I think he's a good pick. I think he's a very, very good pick. And I think throughout the season, I think at 6.5, he'll be a good, solid option. It's just whether he starts game week 1. And to be fair, I do think he starts game week 1. So yeah. I have only one defender over 4.5 mil, which is Saliba. And only way I can really afford one is by selling Watkins. Should I do it? Yes, I would. I think Trent is a better pick over someone like Watkins to start the season. Does Watkins even start game week 1? I'm not sure. He's not had a pre-season. So I'm really not sure if Watkins even starts game week 1. So I'd probably downgrade Watkins, yeah. Saka, Son, or Palmer? I'd say Saka. Saka would be my pick out of those 3. Start Muniz or Nkunku? Ooh, I'd say Nkunku. Andreas, a good pick. Not bad, but I think I would prefer Smith Rowe. Not gonna lie. I think I would prefer Smith Rowe. Is Mazraoui starting? I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't really tell you, to be fair, but I think he will. There's a possibility. I could see it being Mazraoui right back and then left back Diogo Dalot. So yeah, again, we'll just have to wait and see, really. We might get leaked lineups for we will probably get leaked lineups for the Man United game, so before the deadline. So yeah, is Ahmad starting? I hope so. Why is everyone picking Trent? Because Trent is just a great player going forward, can get you goals, can get you assists, and Liverpool have really, really good fixtures to start the season. So yeah, man, I think that's why majority of people are going for Trent. Solanke over Watkins? Yeah, for me, yeah. To start the season, I think Solanke over Watkins, yeah. Is Mateta a shout for game week 5 and onwards? Yeah, for sure. I think so, yeah. He's been cooking under Oliver Glasner, man. Mateta's been cooking under Oliver Glasner. So yeah, I think he's a good pick from game week 5 onwards. What's Palace's fixtures though? I know in game week 5 they got Brentford. No, sorry, not Brentford. Did they have Brentford in game week 5? No, they got Man United, that was it. It's Tottenham that have Brentford in game week 5. So they've got United, Everton, Liverpool, Forest, Spurs. The fixtures aren't the best, to be fair. I think it depends on his form for me. It depends on his form. Last one, Gavardiol and Rodgers, or is that Pedro Porro? Pedro Porro and ESR. I think Porro and Emil Smith Rowe. Yeah, Porro and Emil Smith Rowe for me. Didn't check the fixtures, just assuming that's when he's back. I think, to be fair, I think Mateta will be back in probably game week 2, man. I think Mateta will be back in game week 2. Game week 3, the latest, but he'll definitely be back before game week 5. I'm not sure if he starts game week 1, though. Yeah, I'm not sure if he starts game week 1. Right, I need to check on Twitter, man. Please, can I just get some leaks? Please give me some leaks, man. Oh, man. Guys, imagine Ahmad gets benched, man. I'm finished, man. Please, don't do this to me, man. I really want Ahmad to start, please. I need Ahmad to start, man. Could Solanke flop? I mean, yeah, everyone could flop, but in the first 2 games, I'd expect Solanke to do pretty decent, to be fair. because the fixtures are really good. Leicester away and Everton at home are good fixtures for Spurs. So yeah. Ahmad will start. Rashford 9. Yeah, that's what I'm predicting, man. Logic is telling me Xerxes benched, Rashford striker, Garnacho on the left, and then Ahmad on the right. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll have to wait and see, chat, man. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, man. Solanke, Porro, or Trenton Wood? Oh, that's tough. I think I'd go Trenton Wood for sure. I think I'd go Trenton Wood. Any strikers for 6.5 million or below? I would say Rodrigo Muniz or Chris Wood. They're like my top two. All I can afford when getting Trent. Yeah, Chris Wood or Rodrigo Muniz for me. Saka and Kwanzaa or Gordon and Trent. Saka and Kwanzaa or Gordon and Trent. Oh, that's tough. I think I'd go... Wait, hold on. What was that? Saka... I think I would go Saka and Kwanzaa, and that's just because Gordon might not get 90 minutes. So I think I'd go Saka and Kwanzaa. Yeah, Saka and Kwanzaa. That's tough though. Very, very tough. By the way, if you're in the TikTok chat, I'm live streaming on YouTube as well. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, FPL Ryan on YouTube. I'm currently live streaming there. Who do I think will do better out of Chris Wood and Muniz? Trey, is that what you're asking me? Who do I think will do better out of Chris Wood and Muniz? Let me know in the chat. Robinson, Anderson, Lewis, Hall, or Dan Burn? Robinson for sure. Robinson, man, he's got that attacking potential. Fulham could be weaker defensively because they've lost Tosin, they've lost Paulinho, but I like the attacking threat that Robinson has showed in pre-season and last season as well. So, yeah. Ahmad starts in capital letters. Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed? Wait, let me refresh my Twitter timeline, please, man. Please. I need Ahmad to start, man. I need Ahmad to start, bro. Yes, between the two. Oh, so what's your midfield, bro? Trey, what's your midfield? Because I think both are really good options, but if you've got Smith Rowe, then I'd probably lean to Chris Wood. If you've got Hudson-Odoi or Elanga, I'd probably lean to Muniz, because I think covering both the Fulham fixtures and the Nottingham Forest fixtures would be beneficial to you, because both have really, really solid fixtures. So yeah, let me know. Ahmad is predicted to start right wing. Yeah, I do see that happening. I think he will. Check Lazy FPL on X. He's got it down 95% accuracy. All right, cool. I'm going to check right now, bro. You're getting me excited right now. I'm hoping my boy's going to be starting. Amad Diallo. We need to see that. We will be there. we will be there, guys. We will be there. Reasoning for Ahmad. The guy is an absolute baller, number one. Number two, I'm a Man United fan, so maybe there's a bit of bias there. But I think we'll beat Fulham. I think we'll score probably like 3 goals. So if we're going to score 3 goals, I think Ahmad could definitely get 1 goal, 1 assist. Maybe just a goal, just an assist. But I think he can definitely get some attacking returns, man. And he's been cooking in pre-season, man. The guy has been cooking in pre-season. So yeah, I need to check Twitter though. But Eze, Saka, Salah, Morgan, Gibbs-White and Smith Rowe. Oh, so you have both. With Solanke. Oh, fair enough. Well, in that case, I would go... That's so tough. Because you've got Smith Rowe. I mean, Muniz, unless you're getting Nkunku. See, Trey, I like that. I would go swap Nkunku. Trey, this is what I would do anyway, personally. Swap Nkunku for Morgan Gibbs-White and then get Chris Wood at striker. I think that's probably your best bet. Because you've got Smith Rowe as well. So you're covering the Fulham attack. You're covering the Nottingham Forest attack. And you're covering the Chelsea good fixtures that they have as well. So yeah. Right. Let me see. Lazy FPL on X. I need to check this. Oh, come on, man. Oh yeah, I did. Look, we could have put this by an email entry, but we decided not to. Okay. Well. It's looking good, guys. It's looking good. It is looking good. It's looking good. All right, man. That's what I needed to hear. That's what I needed to hear. All right. Whoa. Woo. I'm excited now. I'm getting excited. I'm ready for this, man. How long until the deadline? About 40 minutes. Then I have 0.5 spare and I could get Alisson for Pickford, then Mikalenko for Burn. If you have 5.5, if you could spend 5.5, I would actually get Raya instead of Alisson. But don't get me wrong, Alisson's still a good pick. I just prefer the Arsenal defense. But then it would mean, because you've got Alisson already, you'd obviously have double Liverpool defense, so you're probably better off going for one Arsenal defender and one Liverpool defender. Kwanzaa or Anderson if I have Trent. I still think Kwanzaa, you know. I'm not really sure about Palace, especially if they sell Guehi. Imagine if they sell Guehi, that will make them a bit worse defensively. And their fixtures are good, but they're not that good. So yeah, I would go for Kwanzaa. Would I start Muniz over Sangare? Yeah, 100%, man. I don't really think Sangare is a defensive player. He's going to be playing very, very deep, so I don't expect him to get many points. To be fair, I don't expect him to get many points. Mason here says the team is so dead. Well, that's your opinion, man. That's your opinion. We'll see. Make sure you come back to this TikTok account when I get 100 points in Game Week 1. I'll remember your name. I will remember your name. I might even just screenshot it. I might even just screenshot that. So when I get 100 points, come the end of Game Week 1, I'll post a video mentioning you. I remember that name, Mason. Why have I got Jota? He won't play over Nunes. Nah, he will play, man. Game Week 1 and Game Week 2, 100% Jota plays over Nunes. 100%. Nunes has barely played in pre-season. Jota's played way more minutes. So, yeah. Reason I don't want to double up on our defense is because of our fixtures. Fair enough. Fair enough, Trey. I think, obviously, to be fair, it depends. It depends who else you've got on your bench as well, to be fair. Pickford or Raya and Palmer or Saka? Saka and Raya. Yeah, I think Saka and Raya are the better options, in my opinion. Jota will 100% play. He's been on fire in pre-season. Exactly, man. Tom, you know ball, bro. You know ball. Raya and Muniz or Henderson and Gabriel? Ooh, Raya and Muniz or Henderson and Gabriel? Muniz is... Do you mean Munoz from Crystal Palace, Lucas? Because... do you mean Munoz or are you talking about Munoz, the wing-back from Crystal Palace, or Muniz, the striker from Fulham? Let me know. Is Sells the starting Forest keeper? Sells has been playing in pre-season, but because they signed Miguel, he could just get dropped at any time. And also, Sells is a shocking goalkeeper, bro. Sells is a shocking goalkeeper. Like his save percentage is just terrible. So I could see him getting dropped if he does start the season. So I just wouldn't go there. It's very risky, very, very risky. Garnacho or Rashford? I'll probably go Garnacho at 6.5, then use the extra 0.5 remaining to upgrade a different position. Tom says he's captain is Jota for Game Week 1. Hey, that is ballsy. I like it. I like it, man. Garnacho gonna cook for my FPL. Yep, you're damn right. You're damn right he will. We're gonna win. Man United are gonna win this game, man. I'm telling you. Probably we're gonna win 3 or 4-1. I can see it happening, man. We will be there. We will be there, guys. Can I show you my team and you tell me changes I can make? Yeah, you can, bro. Message me on Twitter, FPL_Ryan10. I'll pin it in the chat. FPL_Ryan10. Yeah, message me on Twitter and I'll put your team up on screen and we can look at some of your teams. Alright, I'm gonna pin that. Do I think Ahmad will start? Yes, I do. And I've seen some leaks on Twitter as well that Ahmad Diallo is going to start, guys. That's all I'm saying. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. But I've seen some leaks. I've seen some accounts on Twitter saying Amad Diallo starts. So, hey, I'm starting him myself. So, yeah, man. Hopefully he does. Hopefully I'm not being lied to by the Twitter FPL leakers. But, yeah, it's looking like he's going to start, man. Oh, we are there. We will be there, man. Amad Diallo, we will be there, guys. We will be there. Let me know when you've messaged me on Twitter, bro, and I can put your team up on screen. Just Venix. Salah plus Rodgers plus Eze or Fernandez or Fernandez, Saka, Emil Smith Rowe. Saka plus Rodgers, who will be rotated. Who does Digby? Who will Rodgers be rotated with? Let me know. Also, what's my league code? My league code is hold on. Let me. My league code is. I'll put it on screen right now. Give me a second. Elite League Administer. Oh yeah, this is my league code. F1M UII. Yes, on screen right there, bro. That's my league code. Alright, I'm gonna get some teams up on Twitter because they've been sent in. So let me see now what we have here. Right. Thoughts on Matty Cash? I'm not sure, man. I personally wouldn't go there. I'm not gonna lie. I personally wouldn't go there. Last season he did find himself getting rotated as well with Konza at right back. Yeah, I wouldn't go near Matty Cash, to be fair. I probably wouldn't go there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he's worth it. I definitely think there's better 4.5 options you can get. Okay, just Venix, what's your Twitter? What's your Twitter username, bro? Let me know. What do I think about? Oh, I lost that comment. By the way, guys, if you want your team rated, I'm showing them on my YouTube live stream that I'm doing. So you got to head over to the YouTube live, and that's where I can look at your team. But I probably won't be able to look at a lot of teams because the deadline is half an hour away. But yeah. Right. I sent the team to you on Twitter. Oh, I'm Diego. Okay, cool. All right, we'll do Diego's first, and then we'll do Trey's after. All right, cool. I'm gonna get this team up right now, guys. I'm gonna get this team up. All right, can you guys, YouTube chat, can you guys see that? All right, so this is the team that we have. Solid, man. Mikalenko, Robinson rotation. I like it. A very, very strong bench and a lot of depth in that team. No Haaland, obviously, but you got Salah, Saka, Havertz, Gordon, Isak, Solanke. This is a really strong team, man. I like it. Very, very well-rounded. Obviously, the one downside is that there is no Man City attacker. There's no Erling Haaland, but it doesn't really matter, to be fair. When you've got a good, strong overall squad, it really doesn't matter. So, yeah, man, I like that team a lot. I think that's very, very good. I'm trying to think, like, who you're missing, but you're not really missing anyone. Obviously, you're going to be rotating Amad and Rodgers, which isn't too bad. Yeah, I like that team, man. I like that team a lot. Very, very nice. I think, to be fair, I'm trying to think of like something that you could do, but I actually don't know. Obviously, you could go for Mint. I know Minte's 5.5. You've got Havertz in there. Yeah, man, there's not really much you could do to that, to be fair. It's a solid team. I like it, bro. So, fairs, man. Alright, cool. So, next up, we've got Trey. Trey, we're going to do yours next, bro. Right, let's see. Yeah, Trey. Alright, got you, bro. Got you. Who should I pick? Rodgers or Amad? I go for Amad, man. Amad. Where do you send the team? I'm doing a live stream right now on YouTube, guys. So if you want me to rate your team, then head over to the YouTube live stream, FPL Ryan on YouTube, and send me your team on Twitter. You'll see it pinned on my YouTube live stream chat. But we got Trey's team here, guys. We got Trey's team here. Right, cool. Yeah, very solid, man. No Haaland again. No Haaland again. I said this, bro. It's very, very split. Like, not everyone is going for Haaland. There's a lot of people going without. So, I respect it, man. I respect it. So, yeah, we got Salah, Saka, Eze, and Kunku. Smith are on the bench as well. Wood, Solanke, Isak, Saliba. Hey, bro, very, very strong team again. One change I would say, though, bro, is to get rid of Sales. I don't think it's worth having a 5 million goalkeeper and a 4.5 goalkeeper on the bench. I downgrade Sales to a 4 million. And then use the money to upgrade. You could upgrade maybe Dan Burn to Munoz. And then, so you could upgrade Dan Burn to Munoz for the attacking threat. And then replace Anderson for like a Lewis Hall if you want. So essentially you've got the attacking picks of each club. So you've got, instead of Dan Burn, you've got Lewis Hall, who's more attacking. And then instead of Anderson, you've got Munoz, who's also more attacking. So that's probably what I would do. You've got 0.5 million spare as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, I would definitely downgrade Sales and use the money to make upgrades. For sure. Right, cool. Arian Patel is laughing because I've got Ahmad instead of Muniz, bro. When Ahmad scores today, just remember you doubted him. Remember that you doubted Ahmad. I'm not doubting Ahmad. He's cooking today. I can tell you that. Ahmad is gonna cook today. We will be there. We will be there. We will be there, man. All right. I'm gonna rate some other teams as well. If you are on the YouTube live stream, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. I'm close to 1k subs. So if you subscribe, that will be appreciated. Right. I'm just gonna pick the person at the top. All right. I'm gonna pick Joe because there's a lot of people. So I'm just gonna pick the person at the top. Yeah, cool. So we have Joe's team here. We got Joe's team. Let's see what he's cooking up today. Right, cool. Ben White, Diogo Dalot, Virgil van Dijk, Udogie. Double Spurs defense, in my opinion, is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Double Spurs defense is crazy. Long term, that's probably not the best of ideas because last season the Spurs defense was terrible for clean sheets. Quickly, Trey says, all right, got to head out. Appreciate the advice and hope I'll catch you next stream. Hey, Trey, big ups to you, bro. Thanks for tuning in to the stream, man. I appreciate the support, my guy. Yeah, man, appreciate it. But yeah, I would get rid of that Spurs defense. I can't lie. That double defense. Other than that, Virgil van Dijk's pretty solid. I would look to get in Trent Alexander-Arnold. If you downgrade Udogie and you downgrade Vicario, that would give you enough money to upgrade Virgil to Trent. That's probably what I would do. So yeah, Bowen. The fixtures for West Ham, for West Ham aren't the best, but I think Bowen can definitely do something, and he's a good differential, in my opinion. I probably wouldn't go for Watkins, and I definitely wouldn't captain him because I generally don't know if Watkins will start Game Week 1. And also, I would start Cole Palmer as well. I could see Cole Palmer getting some returns against Man City. So, yeah, they're the changes that I probably would make, man. I think try and get Trent instead of Virgil van Dijk. It could mean downgrading Vicario and downgrading Udogie. You've also got a lot of money invested in the bench. Like, you've got 5 million Tarkowski there. You've got Martinez on the bench as well. So if you downgrade those players, even just by downgrading Martinez to a 4 million goalkeeper, that gives you enough money to go from Virgil to Trent. So that's what I would do, man. That's what I would do. Also, one more thing is I would also get Diogo Jota in. Diogo Jota for Bowen is probably what I would do because they're the same price. So I would get rid of Bowen and put in Diogo Jota. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Again, a lot of requests, guys. I'm sorry. By the way, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter as well. Okay, I am close to 200 followers on Twitter. So make sure you guys do follow the Twitter as well for rating your teams. But again, I'm just gonna go straight to the next one. Joe says, all right, bro, love for the feedback. No problem, man. No problem. Cool. Bailey or Garnacho, I think Long term, Bailey. I'd say long term, Leon Bailey. But for the short term, I'd probably say Garnacho. That's a tough one, man. That is a tough one. I'm not going to lie. I think both are really, really good options. But long term, Leon Bailey edges it for me. Right. I'm just going to do this one. We've got a lot coming in. So I'm just going to go to this one. Not sure how to find 0.5 for my defenders on the bench. All right, cool. Let's see what the team is, though. Pedro Porro, Trent, Kwanzaa. I like it, man. Solid. Solid. Obviously, you've got 4 million defenders on the bench. It's not the biggest worry. Where do you get the extra money? It could mean downgrading Eze to an Nkunku, and then that gives you 0.5 to upgrade Harwood Bellis or Johnson to a 4.5. That's probably what I would do. I wouldn't downgrade Solanke. I wouldn't downgrade Jota. I mean, you could downgrade Solanke to a Chris Wood or Rodrigo Muniz, and that would give you 1.5 mil. That's also an option, but again, it depends on who you would want to change. But the only two players I would change is Eze and Solanke. If I was to downgrade Eze, I'd go to Nkunku. If I was to downgrade Solanke, I would go to Rodrigo Muniz or Chris Wood. So yeah, that's what I would do. Ryan, if I change Raya for Pickford and I'll have 0.5 left, I can get Emil Smith-Rowe for Rodgers. Should I do that? So it's essentially Raya and Rodgers versus Pickford and Emil Smith-Rowe. You know what? I think you should do that. Yeah, I would do that, man. I would do it. Because I do like the fixtures that Fulham have. Fulham long term have some really, really nice fixtures. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I want to get through as many teams as possible because the deadline is coming to a close very, very soon. Literally 23 minutes. So again, we're just gonna go to the top. I'm very, very sorry if I can't get your team, man. I am sorry. Obviously I can't get through to everyone. So yeah, man. Right. Give me a second. I wanna. Right. Hold on. All right. So let's get my team up. Right. Before I rate this team, what's the Twitter? Is it? I think I pinned it in the YouTube chat. But the Twitter is FPL _ Ryan 10. Quickly before I rate this team, I'm just gonna quickly check Twitter because I want to see if there's any more leaks to do with Amad Diallo. I don't want to just forget about my team. I'm too busy rating everyone else's team. I might just forget that the deadline is 2 minutes away, and then before you know it, Amad Diallo's not starting. Okay, guys, some big news. Let me put this on my screen real quick. Apparently, it's crazy early, but guys, apparently Diogo Jota starts. I've just checked Twitter, and it's from a relatively reliable account. Diogo Jota starts. Apparently. I'm going to put it on my screen right now. But this guy is pretty reliable. Very, very early because Liverpool don't play until tomorrow. But Diogo Jota starts. Oh, we are cooking. Guys, we're going to cook, man. Diogo Jota starts. That's pretty big because a lot of people doubted whether he would start or not. So if this account is right, then that's good. That's very, very good. Yeah. So it's looking like Amad Diallo starts. It's looking like Diogo Jota starts. All right, cool. That's good. I just wanted to check Twitter just in case. Oh, yeah, I'm very happy about that. Right, cool. All right, next team, man. We'll go back. We'll rate this team. I just wanted to check Twitter just so I didn't miss anything. But yes, I am rating teams on YouTube, by the way. If you are in a TikTok chat, head over to the YouTube live stream, FPL Ryan on YouTube. Yeah, I'm rating teams on there. Right, cool. So this is the team that we have. Lewis Hall, Alexander-Arnold, Saliba. I like it. But what I will say is long term, I'm not sure about Lewis Hall long term. But I can't see the bench. Hold on, hang on. Okay, so you got Robinson on the bench, so that's fair enough. He can rotate well with Lewis Hall. So that's not too bad. Midfield, I like Nkunku, Saka, Amad. Yes, you got Amad. Let's go, man. If you're on the Amad train, like the stream, guys. If you're on the Amad Diallo train, like the stream. Haaland, Isak. That's a solid team. That's a very, very solid team, man. I'm not going to lie. It's a very nice team. Muniz can come in as well in Game Weeks 2. Robinson can come in as well in Game Weeks 2. I like that team a lot. Very, very nice, man. Very, very nice. Right, let's go to the next one. Right. Who's the best 4.5 million defender other than Robinson from Fulham? I've got Aino right now. I'd probably say Mikalenko. Bro. Is Smith Rowe a good pick? Yeah, for sure. I like Smith Rowe as a pick, man. I think he's a good pick. Right. Right, we'll just go to earn yourself a new subscriber. Much love, bro. Hey, appreciate it, Kareem. Thank you very much, man. Hey, big ups to Kareem in the chat. Thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Right, we got this team from Arsenal Till I Die. Can you help me fill in the blanks? I was looking hold on. Okay, no. That was from a while ago. Right. So, next team. After this team, I'll go to Yugi Master. I want to see his team because he said his team is serious. So I want to see that team after. So we'll go to that team after. But yeah, we got Gavardia, Pedro Porro, Gabriel, double Arsenal defense with Raya in goal and Gabriel. I like it. That's nice. That's nice, man. I do. Honestly, Arsenal defense is like sort of being underrated because of their fixtures. But for me, I just think Arsenal are clearly the best defensive team in the league. So yeah, I like that. Smith Rowe, Eze, Jota, Saka, Muniz, Isaac, Haaland. This is a very nice team again. Obviously, for Gameweek 1, it might not look the best because you've got Smith, like 2 Fulham attackers against Man United. But overall, it's a very nice team. One thing I would probably do is swap Muniz for Chris Wood because you've got Smith Rowe already. Nottingham Forest have some nice fixtures. So I'd probably, have one attacker from Fulham and one from Nottingham Forest. I think that could be the overall better play, personally. But nonetheless, Muniz is still a good pick. So if you want to stick with him, then by all means go for it. Like I said, I am not an expert. I'm not some crazy guy that's gonna get you number 1 in the world. Even though I might get number 1 in the world this year, we will be there. We will be there. But yeah, no, Chris Wood I think is probably the only change I would make. But other than that, it's a solid team, bro. Solid team. Right. Right. Yeah, I want to see Yugi's team. I want to see that team. He said his team is serious, so let's see. Let's see what we got. He says he's got a monster team. I better see a good team, bro. Right, let's see. Let's see what we got. We have Martinez in goal, Kwanzaa Hall Gehi, Haaland, Son, Saka. Oh wow, okay, I see what he's done. I see what he's done, guys. I see what he's done. Haaland, Saka, Son, Palmer. So he's just gone all-out attack. He doesn't care about his defense. He has just gone all-out attack. Yeah, you know what? I respect it. That team could do well. It's not my style of play per se, but I think that team, like, that midfield is lethal and that front two is good as well. I'm not sure about João Pedro. I'm not going to lie, though. I'm not sure about João Pedro because the fixtures for Brighton to start with aren't the best. And the fact that you have to play him every single week is not ideal. That you could possibly downgrade Garnacho to Ahmad, and then use the 1 point and then use the 0.5 to upgrade João Pedro to. Actually, no. What you could do is use the downgrade Garnacho to Ahmad, and then use the extra money to upgrade Fraser to a 6 million forward like Chris Wood or Rodrigo Muniz. That's probably your best bet. But that crazy attack though. I respect the play. I respect the play for sure. But it's not my style because you've got to play Lewis Hall every week, who will definitely concede in like game. I think he'll concede in game week 2, 3, 4, and 5. To be fair, because if we look at the fixtures for Newcastle, they've got a lot of away fixtures, and based off last season, if we're going off last season, away from home, Newcastle weren't good for clean sheets. So the fact that you've got to play Lewis Hall away to Bournemouth, home to Spurs, away to Wolves, away to Fulham, at home to City. It's just like, nah, man. You got to have some rotations there if you're going to go for Lewis Hall, in my opinion, so you can bench him for the difficult games. But yeah, not my ideal team, but I still respect the play style for sure. It's a fun play style because you've got like the best attackers in the game. But yeah, not something I would do. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to some more. Guys, lock in your teams, man. We got 15 minutes until the deadline. 15 minutes till the deadline. Will Smith Rowe start? I believe so. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think there's been any leaks in regards to Fulham's lineups. I will have a look after I rate this team though. Right. Meister says, I got a bad boy team, bro. You need to see it. All right, cool. We got Meister up next. I want to see these bad boy teams that these guys are speaking about. Meister, what's your Twitter? What is your Twitter, bro? Let me know. Let me know your Twitter, bro. Green profile picture. What, this one? Alfie, that one? Gordon or Diogo Jota? Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota, bro. Saliba or Gvardiol? Saliba for me. Alfie. Green profile pick. Alfie. I can't see it, man. Oh, alright. No, I was there. This one. Oh, yeah. I'm just blind. Does Diallo start? Yeah, Diallo will be starting. Diallo will be starting, man. Amad Diallo will be starting. It's been leaked that he starts. Hopefully, I can get off to a good start, man. Because I got Amad Diallo in my team. And I just want to get off to a good start. Please, man. Please. Right, cool. This is the so-called bad boy team that we're seeing right now. So, Raya in goal. Saliba. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gvardiol. By the way, chat, if you're on TikTok live stream, I'm rating teams on Twitter. I'm rating teams that people send me on Twitter on my YouTube live stream. FPL Ryan on YouTube. So make sure you head over to that live stream and subscribe if you haven't already. But okay, solid back three. I'm not gonna lie, it's a solid goalkeeper and back three lineup there. Nkunku, Saka, Eze, Salah, Murphy, Isak, Solanke. No Haaland, but you know what? It's a very solid team. Muniz on the bench as well. I like it. Fair enough, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good team. I like it. You have my respect. I like the Murphy pick as well. Murphy is probably more of a short-term pick though. A long-term, obviously, like after game week 3, do you think he's gonna start? I'm not too sure. I guess if he starts well though, like if he starts well and he performs well against Southampton and Bournemouth, then I guess you'd expect him to carry on starting. So yeah, but overall, no, that's a good team. I actually like that, to be fair. It's a well-rounded team. That defense is crazy as well. Double Arsenal defense is solid. Trent solid, Gvardiol solid, and then a nice midfield and attack. So I like it, man. I like it. Will United not play Garnacho on the right and Rashford on the left? No, I think it's going to be a Garnacho, Rashford, Amad front three. So Rashford starts up front, Garnacho goes on the left, and Amad Diallo goes on the right. That's what I think it's going to be. But I have, like I saw a leaked lineup. Where is the Twitter account? I saw a leak saying that Amad Diallo starts. No, wasn't meant to go to FPL Raptor. Was meant to go to FPL newsletter, so I can show you the leak. Appreciate you. Hey, no problem, man. No problem, my guy. Right. So where was it? Yeah, Amad starts. Yeah, so you can see here he's leaked on Twitter, Lazy FPL, that Amad Diallo starts. So yeah, I believe it will be Amad Diallo, Garnacho, and Rashford front three. I'm not sure if Mazraoui's starting, bro. Honestly, I'm not sure. Is Garnacho benched? I don't think so. I've not seen any news on Garnacho. Just Amad at the moment. Right, guys, we are 11 minutes away from the deadline, guys. 11 minutes away. 11 minutes away. Lock them teams in right now. Please, can you do mine? Username is Daniel and then Bascam. All right, we'll do Bascam and then we'll do Yoni. All right. They're probably going to be the last two teams I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go back to my team just to make sure everything is in place. Like my captain is sorted. Where is your team, bro? Oh, it's here. Okay, cool. So we got Bascam's team. Once again, he said it's a serious team, and we have a Haaland and Salah draft. Hey, you've got Doku. You know what? I like it. That's very different. I've not seen Doku in any drafts, and I personally wouldn't recommend it, but I will say that he will probably start the first two games. Oscar Bob being injured, Doku can play either side, left or right. Yeah, I think Doku could be a shout for short term, not for long term, but for short term, I think that could be a good pick. Kwanzaa, Gvardiol, Munoz is nice. Murphy is nice. Eze is nice. Salah is nice, of course. Haaland. To be fair, for a Haaland and Salah draft, I like it. I like it. It's actually pretty strong. And you've got good depth on the bench as well, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I like that. Andreas or Iwobi. That's tough, man. I'm not going to lie. Andreas, because he takes set pieces. But yeah, no. Solid team, man. I'm not going to lie, Bascam. That's a nice team. Right, I'm going to do the last one. I'm going to do Yoni. And then I'm going to just make sure my team is all in place and ready to go. Because yeah, I don't want to miss anything. I cannot find the team. I don't know who to put. 1 second. Yoni, message me again so you go to the top, Yoni. And then I can rate your team. Right. I don't know who to put, Jota or Gordon, because Gordon plays Southampton, Jota plays Ipswich. I would go for Jota. I think Gordon is the better long-term pick, though. It depends if you want someone long-term. For the first three, I'd probably say... I'd probably say Jota. But again, it is really tough, man. That's why I've got both. But no, yeah, that's tough. I can't lie, that's tough. Is Ahmad starting? Yes, Ahmad Diallo is starting. It has been reported that he starts. It's been leaked that he starts. So, yeah. Who would I replace for Doku? If I was to replace Doku, I'd probably go for Garnacho or Nkunku. Probably Nkunku. Nkunku's the safer long-term pick. So, yeah, probably Nkunku. Right. You sent the message on Twitter, so I'm going to have a look at that now. Right, I'm going to rate this team, and then I'm going to I'm going to go to my team. Right. I believe this is this your team? Is this your account, Yoni? Let me know if this is your account, Yoni, and then I can rate this team. But yeah, this is going to be the last team that I'm going to look at, though. Because yeah, deadline is 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. Fernandez and Kwanzaa on Nkunku and Trent. Ooh, tough, but I go on Nkunku and Trent, I think. All right, cool. So this is the team, the last team we're going to be looking at. Let's see the squad. Henderson in goal. Trent, Porro, Hall. Robinson on the bench, so that's nice. He can come in game week 2. Leon Bailey, Diogo Jota, Saka, Eze, Wood, Haaland, Isak. I like it. Solid. No Arsenal defense, which again isn't like I prefer to have an Arsenal defender, but obviously you've got a bit more sort of spent more money in attack. No Arsenal defender, but I do like the Porro and Trent picks. So that's not too bad. Robinson I like as well. Smith Rowe's nice as well. Yeah, I like that team. I like it. Smith Rowe can come in for Leon Bailey in game week 2 when he's got Arsenal at home. Yeah, I like it. I like the front three. I like the midfield. I like the defence. I'm not sure really how you would get an Arsenal defender either, to be fair. So, yeah. No, I think that team's really nice, man. Really nice. And Isak captain as well, which is cool. Before deadline, should I sell Barco for another 4 mil or no? It's probably safest to do so, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to keep Barco. I just think if he starts, I think he starts game week 1. And if he starts game week 1, he plays well. He could continue to carry on playing. So yeah, I'm just going to keep Barco, to be fair. I mean, I need to quickly actually see. Let me check. The only reason I was going to use Barco is for game week 4 and 5. So if he's not an option by the time it comes to game week 4 and 5, what would I do? I just need to double check that. I think it would just mean starting. I think it would mean starting like Mikalenko against Aston Villa, which is not ideal, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Would I recommend you change Smith Rowe to Rodgers and Porro to Gabriel? No, I wouldn't do that, to be fair. No, I actually wouldn't do that. I would keep it as it is. I would keep Smith Rowe. What's my league code? I'm gonna put my league code in the chat again. F1MUII. I've memorized it off by heart now. By the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys sub to the channel. Close to 1k subscribers, man. Really, really close to 1k subscribers on YouTube. If you're on the TikTok chat as well, sub to the channel, man. FPL content all the way through the season, man. So, yeah. Which two? Burn, Aina, Robinson, Anderson. I would go for Aina and Robinson. Right. So, this was my plan. Game week 3, game week 4. So, yeah, game week 4, I plan to play Barco. Now, if Barco's not an option, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I have no idea. I probably just start, Mikalenko against Aston Villa. Unfortunately, it's not ideal, but I still got, a good team in game week 4, nonetheless. So yeah, that's probably what I'd have to do. It's a shame, really, man. But I could swap him out for Johnson, but Johnson. I don't really rate Ipswich defenders. Johnson in 4 and 5 has Brighton away and Southampton away. And I'm not going to lie, I'd rather play the Everton defenders away from home instead of an Ipswich defender away from home. So, yeah, I'm probably just going to keep Barco, if I'm honest. I think I'm just going to keep Barco. Yeah, he probably won't play. One thing I am scared about, though, is if he will go down in price. Does Barco go down in price? That would absolutely trigger me. I'm not going to lie. That would trigger me. 3 minutes till the deadline, guys. 3 minutes to the deadline. Lock them teams in right now, guys. Lock them teams in right now. Thoughts on Ian Maatsen? I probably wouldn't go there. Nah. I don't think I'd go with Ian Maatsen. I don't think he's worth the money. I'm pretty sure he's 5 million as well. At 5 million, I would get Munoz. If you're looking for a 5 million defender, I would get Munoz. I think Munoz is the better pick, personally. Right. My team is locked. Is my bench in order? Muniz, Robinson, Barco. Yep, it's in order. I'm going to swap Barco, actually. What is this, man? Alright. Alright, man. Okay. Yeah, man, we're locked in, man. Isak captain. Oh, we are so locked in. We are so locked in, man. I'm nervous. I'm kind of nervous, man. I'm kind of nervous right now, dude. Oh, what's the code again? Is it pinned in? I don't think it's pinned in the chat. My FPL code is in my TikTok bio. It's in my TikTok bio, bro. It's in my TikTok bio. 2 minutes till the FPL deadline, guys. 2 minutes till the FPL deadline. Lock them teams in. Start Smith Rowe or Nkunku. I'd go Nkunku to start. Konza or what? Or Winks? Konza or Winks? Konza for sure. Konza for sure. Should I start Ahmad or Muniz? I would start Ahmad Diallo, bro. I'd start Ahmad Diallo. Right. Right.
This is how I use AI to optimize my schedule. What if I
don't know what happened there. Yeah, how long to 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, guys.
told you that 80% of your results
1 minute. Henderson or Flecken? I'd go Henderson, man. I'd go Henderson. Ahmad or Smith Rowe? Smith Rowe for me. I'm not Smith Rowe. Ahmad. No, Smith Rowe for long term. If you're just looking for 1 week, then I'd say Ahmad. But long term, Smith Rowe is the better pick, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh man. It's done, man. Guys, it's done. It's done. Isak is my captain. My team is saved. There we go, man. There we go. We're locked in. We're locked in, guys, man. That's it. Good luck, everyone, man. Good luck, everyone. That's it, man. We're locked in. We are locked in, chat. We are locked in. Oh, boy. Kind of nervous. I'm not going to lie, man. Kind of nervous. We're done. We're done. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone, man. Yeah, I'm benching Muniz. I'm starting Ahmad. I'm benching Muniz, guys. Yeah. Chat, good luck to everyone, man. YouTube chat, TikTok chat, good luck. Hopefully we all have good weeks. If Muniz scores and I've benched him, I'm deleting this game. And that's what I'm going to say. I'm deleting the app right there and then. If Muniz scores and Ahmad blanks, oh man. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do if that happens. Bro, I accidentally switched out Salah for Palmer. How have you managed to do that, man? Oh no, that's a howler. That is a howler. Good luck with your team. Thank you. Hey, chat, YouTube. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. Obviously, I'll be doing videos for game week 2, 3, 4, etc. Videos throughout the whole season. So yeah, man. YouTube, that's gonna be it for the live stream, man. We are locked in. We are all done. Yeah, man. Good luck. If Ahmad blanks, I'm blaming you. No, man. You're putting the pressure on me like that. That's crazy, man. Don't worry, man. Ahmad will deliver. We believe. We believe, man. We believe. Ahmad Diallo's gonna cook. But yeah, YouTube chat. I'm out now, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll see you guys in the videos, man. I'll see you guys in the videos. Yeah, man. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone, chat. Good luck, good luck, good luck. And have a good evening as well. Alright. Oh yeah, how can I forget? Before I end the stream on YouTube, sub to the channel. I'm close to 1k subscribers. And if you're in the TikTok